most of the mashujaa or the shujaas are people already dead. In Kenya, we tend to celebrate people after their death. You know, when you're alive, nobody. I mean, look at what people did. These Kenyans, or rather, some people actually now who are probably in government. Look at what they did to Wangari Maathai, and now you see them running around calling her all the best names and all that. Some of them, they never actually showed her that respect. You see, I mean, so we tend to respect people after their death. That is what happens. How many people, all this, who are gushing up and down, gushing around when Professor Ali Mazrui died, were actually probably calling him names when he was alive. You see, so this is a very common thing. And also our value system of calling people shujaa, like we're saying, like we need to do this when they're still alive. I think this is where probably the media needs also to come in and help people identify. Like, there's so many people now in the opposition who are called all sorts of names all the time, but there's a lot, they've done so much for this country to get to this level where now we can actually sit here and call them names, you know, but they're not being respected at all, at all. Some of the people actually who are calling them names do not know, they know them for the past 2 years. And you ask them a question, anything, they fall back on that person. You ask them anything that is wrong with the country, they fall back on that person. We don't actually appreciate. Yes, all these people have their flaws, but I think we need to start giving credit where it is due, and we need to start separating the negative from the positive. You don't just lump somebody because now that person belongs to a different political camp. But at the same time also, when it comes...
sound like you're making reference to someone.
No, I'm just giving...
I just have to ask.
But also what happens is, sometimes the way we actually honor people... I'll give you a very simple example. I have never understood why there is no road in Nairobi named after Oginga Odinga or Murumbi, and we have a road named after Mama Ngina Kenyatta. Why? Because she was the president.
After
Why do we have a road named after Dr. Evans Kidero right now?
You see,
we need to have some kind of legislation.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just an example was when Maradona was playing for Napoli. The fans really liked him. They wanted the city or the stadium named after him. But the rules, I think, for Naples or the city or maybe the country is nothing. You cannot have a building or a monument named after you unless you've been dead for 108 years or something like that, or 8 years. You see, so we need to have such kind of rules. You see, I mean, in 1978, we just changed names of roads. Of Government Road became this, Queensway Road became this, you know. So I think we need to have that kind of value system, and I think this is kind of what probably we need to push for, because the way for recognizing mashujaa, it's enshrined in the 2010 Constitution. Gadara throws constituent chapters like confetti. I don't know them, but I know it's. So I think what is the threshold?